Next week, we're going to just go over how to pass and be successful on the Reading Star. I'm going to have some strategies for just the test, but we're also going to talk about some great classroom techniques that start in August next month when you start school, because that's what is also important. I do not want you to wait and just till a month before, 2 months before the test, to start shoving all these strategies down their throats. English is not just about passing the test, it's about being able to read and comprehend what you read. And that's what I want for your students. Yes, do I have quick strategies that'll help with just the test day? For sure. But there's also some things that you need to do in class that lead up to that, so the students will be even more successful, so they're going to be able to hit those meets and mastery for you in your campus. I will need you to print out the grade 7 2017 STAR test. I know some of you are English 2 teachers, some of you are down with 6th grade, but 7th grade is kind of in the middle. Even if I pick up some 5th and 4th grade teachers, the strategies are basically the same. So 7th grade is a good subject to start with, and we'll be hitting that test. So print that, copy it, do a side-by-side, whatever's easiest for you, but we're going to be going over that test next week, and I'm going to be showing you all the strategies that I have shown thousands of students and gotten success with. Also forgot to mention, I used to be a private tutor here in New Braunfels, as well as teaching. I've taught 6th grade, 7th grade, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade English. And for years I was a private tutor for the EOC 1 and 2. I have tutored over 110 students who, some of them have failed 4, 5, and 6 times. I have 100% passing rate. I do not care if the kids that I've sat down with come to me and say, Ms. Quinn, I'm special ed. Okay. Ms. Quinn, I'm dyslexic. All right. Ms. Quinn, I have a comprehension disorder. Okay. Processing disorder. Okay. Dyspraxia, dysgraphia, autistic. I think I've almost sat down with anything that somebody can be identified with, and after working with them for 5 times, sometimes 6 or 7, and they go take the test, they passed it. 100% of the kids that I've worked with. These strategies work, but it starts with day 1, me figuring out who they are as a person, and they really buy into, hey, this lady's here to help me, because I genuinely want to help the students. And I think that's what you have to figure out for yourself. I recently spoke with a teacher about a student I was inquiring about, and I kept repeating the kid's name, and this teacher was racking his brain trying to remember the student who he just had in May for the past school year. And the student made a 25 on the test, the STAR test. And I was trying to figure out what's the best way to reach this kid. The teacher couldn't remember the student. 10 minutes later in the conversation, he still couldn't remember the student. That's a problem. If you don't know your kids, the kids know that you don't know them. And if they won't perform for themselves because they have bad issues in their life, the one person that they should perform for is you, because you have created a relationship and they don't want to let you down. So I want you to remember that. On their darkest of days, they show up, and make sure that you're the reason why they're there. I'll see you next week. We'll start doing some comments on every Wednesday. So tomorrow, which is Wednesday, we will have comments from 7 to 8 o'clock. I'll be able to answer your questions in more depth, and I look forward to working with you. Thanks. Take care.